All right, I'm back. I haven't recorded this many videos in a while. Okay, we're going to do this Airmobile drop. That seems to be the consensus of voting on my Instagram account. All right. So, the Airmobile movement is units with the yellow movement allowance, okay? And we went over this on the very first video. So that would be this one here. You'll see how they have that. That is a Chinese Airmobile unit, okay? Now, each side receives a certain number of Airmobile points at the start of each scenario. And as we went over, there's our points 1 and 2, specifically. All right, so these points may be used each game turn unless destroyed. Now, on the scenario special rules and the game series rules, there was a few things we can't use for the scenario starting out. In Kashmir, we cannot use air parachute drops. So no air transport movement is allowed. Airborne movement is allowed. Its limits are as listed in Game Standard Rules 5.3. So we got to go to the Game Standard Rules, which is the India-Pakistan specific rule book. Look at 5.3, and it says that the People's Republic of China, this is on page 6, can only do 4 stacking points. That is in any allowable movement segment. Let's see. I think that's only our airborne paradrop. Okay, so I think that applies to both. If it doesn't, someone let me know in the comments. So I was trying to figure out the difference between air transport and Airmobile. I think air transport is for infantry, for flag and ground units from friendly to friendly base. Is that what that's for? And then there's a limit on the use, as I'm looking at 8.5.2.1, and then there's airborne movement, which is parachute units. Then there's Airmobile. And I want to use Airmobile. So I have 2 points. Each point can transport 1 SP. The limit in this game is 4 for China, but the limit in the scenario, let's see, each unit, okay, that's in that, but I've only got 2 Airmobile points, so each Airmobile point can transport 1 SP, or 1 stacking point. So it looks like we can only take 2 of the Chinese units here. We have 3, so let's kind of take them in order. We'll take the 127th and the 128th. Okay. We're just going to go through the whole process here. We'll leave these guys, we'll leave them up there. What I don't know is oh, you're not using the helicopters. Okay, so the helicopters you don't use in the transport. These are just using points. The helicopter, you can assign the helicopters to do air defense if you want, or escort. Not going to yet. Now, I can go 24 hexes. All right, well, let's see here. There's a tempting target right down there. All right, let's take a look here. All right, each Airmobile point can transport 1 stacking point of Airmobile capable units. Airmobile points can be combined to transport a unit with more than 1. Okay. More than 1 unit can be transported with a single as long as the units so moved begin in the movement phase stacked together. Okay, thanks for the clarification too on the stacking rules for the division. As long as no other units are present, any number of the units of a divisional formation, same higher formation can always stack. Okay. That was clarified in my YouTube comments. I do appreciate that. All right. Okay, the process. Here we go. During a friendly movement segment other than elite reaction, the owning player may move a unit by airmobile instead of ground movement. To do this, announce the unit to be moved, as well as airmobile points allocated. The unit. Okay, so I gotta do each one of these one at a time, correct? Each one's a different mission, I believe. All right. All right. Move the unit 24 hexes. Okay. Let's see how we can do this here. I guess I'm gonna, can I put them right into a city or do I have to put them next to the city? Let's see. You must choose a friendly air base from which it originates. You may trace a line of no more than 24 hexes to the landing hex. If the unit lands in an enemy ZOC, it may not move further, it may advance. Otherwise, it may advance into an adjacent unoccupied enemy control to be placed under a clearing marker. Moving units are always subject to ADF. Moving units begin and end the same hex are considered elemental units, which begin their movement together but not end. Okay. Cannot land in Highland, Highland Woods, or Mountain Hex. Alright, so 24. Am I in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, let's put the 127th right there. I think that's how you do that one. And I think now as as soon as he lands, resolved in the landing hex. Moving units which begin, okay. So I think I have to do, I could use air points, correct, to escort that unit? Let's not see what happens. I don't want to burn up all their air points here. Or I could, I mean, I don't know. Let me read about air points real quick. I just want to make sure I was going to use them right. Let's just take a look here. Air points. Air points may be allocated to ground support or escort. A player may allocate 1 or 2 air points to escort any air mobile. Okay, this escort. Okay, so I could do 2 and 2 to help guide the mission. All right, so we just used 1 air mobile point, and I'm going to put 2 air points to escort this move. Now I think we do ADF, is that correct, in that hex? All right, air defense fighter. We're going to have some modifiers here. Let's see what happens. All right, the process. Here we go. And we covered this a little bit in the first video. That's where you use the standard game air defense fire. All right, so let's see what happens. Oh, there was one rule about air superiority. I believe if you do if you have air superiority, oh here, when air superiority is in a player's favor, air missions are immune to ADF as long as that player's entire mission is conducted within the home country. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not the case here. I don't think there's any special rules here. I'm checking the game series rules about air units. Okay, that's nuclear stuff. Air power, standard. When rolling for air points in the standard game, both sides are considered to have limited all-weather capability. Okay, that's, haven't had to roll yet. Okay. Always check both your rule books there. All right, I think we're good. All right. So ADF. Okay. A mission, each enemy air mission, a mission is defined as each stack that is using air transport or air mobile. God, do I move the whole stack at once or do I do each one separately? Did I just screw that up? Let's see. Let me just check this again. I just want to, let's see. I think I just gypped myself. Maybe I'll catch it. Alright, let's see. Each Airmobile point can transport 1 SP. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think I did that right. How do you move a whole stack? So do you move the whole stack or each one? How does that work? If you guys let me know. Can I move that whole stack at the same time? Let's see. Announce the unit to be moved. That's what I did, the unit. Yeah, so I don't see anywhere where it says like do a whole stack at once. All right, well, let's just go with this. Let me know if I did this wrong. Okay. All right, enough distractions. Air defense. All right. Any unit that begins airmobile movement in an enemy country undergoes additional ADF in its origin hex. Ouch. We did not do that. We left from Pakistan. All right. The player using ADF locates the column on the ADF table and represents the current air superiority level. All right. The current air superiority level is flying side advantage. Right there. Okay. Flying side has advantage. I've got it. Results vary depending on the type of mission. Okay. Let's take a look at our die roll modifiers. All right, so let me rotate the camera a little bit so we can see this chart. So you can see how I calculate this. All right. DRMs. Target hex is within 2 hexes of an enemy airfield or installation. Within 2 hexes of any... No, it is not. It's a town. The town of Enen... God, how do you say these names? Enenag. I don't know. It sounds like a Tolkien name. Target hex is adjacent to a hex containing enemy armor or mechanized. No. Attack helicopter unit or airmobile unit flew over enemy unit, not including target hex. I did not fly over an enemy unit. +1 per escort point. All right, so that's +1 and +2 because I did 2 air points. I'm saving the helicopters for combat, so that's +2 DRM. Let me get right this way where you guys can see it better. So +2. The higher you roll, the better on this table, obviously. So +2 because of my air escort. +3 if mission is air transport in home or friendly country. No. Okay, I think that's it. So now I think we just roll a die. All right, right? Okay. Here we go. I don't want to smash anything, so let's roll it here. Uh-oh. Boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why do I always roll like shit? All right. I don't think that's a 10. I'm pretty sure that's a 0. All right. 0 is, now I do get +2, so it's actually a 2. Oh, I cleared it. Look at that. That was almost a disaster. If I had not allocated that air support, you see kids, I always plan ahead for my crappy die rolling. So 0, we're looking here, but add 2, 1, 2, we get a dash. So we're looking at a no effect. Yeah, so I'll take that, definitely. All right, it looks like there's no effect, and the first mission is a go, and the Chinese successfully drop their Airmobile unit brigade, the airborne brigade, the 127th right there, south of that town. Now, it says that I get to move, I believe I get to move into a, what is that, a town? Is that what they call that? That's just a tiny, that's a town. Do you need to clear a town? I don't even think I need to clear that, do I? Let's check here. So once I land, bear with me. I just want to help all the new players here. Yeah, I don't even think I have to worry about that. Once you land, it may advance into an adjacent unoccupied enemy-controlled urban city installation. Well, that's not an urban city, that's a town. Could I have just airdropped on that? Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, yeah, but if I did that, you know what? Man, that's going to be a problem because... So here's my dilemma. I didn't read that right. I think I can just drop into... They may not land in urban city. Oh, yeah, I think I can drop right into that town, man, like a serious Red Dawn Wolverines type of thing. But let's rewind the clock a little bit and keeping my crappy roll... does that give me a DRM? Because I don't think I want to mess with that. I rolled bad enough as it was, right? Right, kids? All right. 2 hexes of enemy airfield or installation or enemy unit. What is the airfield symbol? Is that an airfield? It is. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. If I were to land here, this would be a -2. I would something bad would happen. So let's. I'm not going to redo it. I'm going to land here. I don't get my free advance though. Is that correct? Because this is a town, so I don't get that right away. What do other people do in this situation? Since it's a town, it looks like I can drop right into it. I'm going to put them here. All right, let's do the next one. Now, I could be bold on this one. Right? Because right now they're like, Jesus, man, China's dropped right back into the Kashmir Valley. Let's be bold and go for the town here and hope we roll better. All right, I'm going to use 2 more air points to escort this mission and the last of my Airmobile, right, to transport So wait, is that a unit that if I wasn't restricted could use parachute drops? Let the way I'm reading that. Airmobile capable. Yeah, what designates a parachute unit? I guess I could have used that. All right, anyway, last point. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we're going to drop right into the town and go for those victory points. Okay, now, let's not roll crappy. So we've got some different modifiers here. Let's go back to our table. And we got some new modifiers right there. 2 hexes of enemy. So now we've got a -2 to the die roll. But I'm escorting at 2. So that balances out. So it's going to be a straight die roll here. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Next drop. Let me know if I've missed anything. Here we go. It's going to be a short video today. After this, we're going to move into that town. 8. Much better. Okay. An 8, of course, is going to be no effect. So we look here. Where am I? And no effect down here. Okay, we did it. Let's take this town. Now, when there's a victory point involved, I don't think capturing something takes effect until the end of the turn. Is that correct? I don't think I get it right away. So I'm going to put this on top there. Capturing does not happen until later. I think we went over this last video. I just want to read it again so we know what's going on there. Yeah, it does not require clearing markers and that contain, yeah, there it is right there. All right. They're placed on any hexes that did not require clearing markers in that container. That the last player was the last to occupy enter that turn. Design note, the intent of this is that the hex control doesn't occur until the end of the turn. Okay. I'm gonna mark it with a marker though, just so I know, like I've been in there. So let me look for my control markers and then we'll call this video quits. All right, first blood. I'll put that side by side so you can get a look of what we're looking at here. All right. Now let me check the game standard rules and make sure there's no kooky rule in here that towns are hardened things. Hold on. The following are considered installations: air bases, nuclear weapons, and some aspect bridges. The following are considered hardened targets: nuclear weapon facilities, missile markers, and supply depots. Okay, now we're good. All right, I think I did that right. Have I actually done that right? YouTube, reach out to me. Instagram, reach out to me. Did I actually do that right? I'm stunned. That was actually pretty fun. We're going along slow here. I just wanted to get this video up. I'm going to also be learning Panzer basic game at the same time because I got to get that out of my system. So you probably won't see videos on that. I just want to play around with it. All right. New additions. All right. We're all set. Okay. Thanks for watching. That is, for this scenario, could be getting the Pakistan boys. Let's see. That would be, if I hold it, oh, I don't get the points now. If I hold it, that would be 5 victory points. I do not get the points right now. I gotta look at how we track victory points. Like, how did the victory points move to determine initiative? Now, this scenario is pretty scripted, so it tells you for game turn 1 and 2, or for game turn 1 and 2, Pakistan has the initiative, so I don't really have to worry about it, but I don't know. Would that be like a thing where you earn victory points for the turn? Or how does that work? I'm not sure. Or is it just kills? I'll find out, though, and we'll check on it. I think I did that right. Okay. Oh, we got replacements. Pakistan has replacements on game turn 1 also. All right, folks. That is a Airmobile example. And the way I did it, I still have, if I choose to attack, I've still got some helicopters that can do, see, I'm out of points, so I can't get him in there. I still got some helicopters that can help on attack duty coming out of Islamabad, so we'll see what happens. But there's the board in its current state with the moves from the previous video, the victory markers I've done with cubes, and that's where we stand. All right, so I think that is the end of the initiative movement segment. Next up will be initiative combat. The initiative player declares and resolves combat. Declare attacks, compute initial odds, blah, blah, blah. Reinforcements don't come in until after India and all of them are done, so, okay. All right, any comments, leave them in the below video. I'm going to get this video uploaded. It is Saturday. I'll see what I can do for tomorrow. Thanks for watching as usual. Check me out on Instagram. My Instagram user is gamer.hudson. I put a lot of videos up on the new Instagram TV. You can do 10-minute videos. So check it out and watch me on Twitch at Twitch Wargamer, where I'm doing constant reruns and videos. Thanks again.